subscribe. BobbethTV is live. You know what that means. We are here, Port Royal Speedway, as I quickly fix up my audio issues. There we go. We're here for another episode of Mud Mule TV. This time we're at Port Royal Speedway. As soon as I get my information all going, there we go. The Mose Exhaust and Repair Dirt Late Models here at Port Royal Speedway, part of the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. Oh, still got that motorway logo. I knew I forgot to do something this week. Sorry, guys. We'll get that fixed up very soon. But, guys, about to go over to qualifying. We've got 5, 10. Looks about 15 drivers here today. Let's get down to the track and check out some qualifying. Like that is the 280 of Lane Grubb out there already. We've got the 06 of David Garman. I take this opportunity to drink some of my coffee. Two races here today. We've got the Mose Exhaust. Got the name of the series already. The Mose Exhaust Repair Dirt Late Models up first, and then the Motor International UMP Mods up next afterwards. Doubleheader night of racing here tonight on BobbethTV. Part of the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's 24-25 racing season. So 17.90 is quick time. 17.899. In fact, Cody B. McDonald. Nolan Potter. Turning to the track after quite some time, actually. Like Leo Giacondo lost a wheel there. Gosh, we got out here. Tim Brown, 429 to Tim. Brown's out there. One of John Bennett. 36 of Von Mead as well. Right, that looks like just about everyone has qualified there. I think Nolan Potter and Leo Giacondo maybe don't have times down, but I did see Leo's fastest time. No, so Nolan, I think it was like 17.95 or something like that. Would have had it recorded, would have been a top 5 time. So, yeah, it looks like race speed going to be very interesting here tonight. All right, that wraps up qualifying. We're going to move ourselves on over to our first heat of racing here at Port Royal Speedway. Before we do, have a look at some of these qualifying results here. So John Bennett was our quickest time, 17.829. Cody B. McDonald and Travis McDonald, second and third. David Garman and Andrew Williams, fourth and fifth quickest. So we've got Randy Dixon, John Bartlett, Lane Grubb, Von Mead, Tim Brown, Mikey Mixter, Jonathan Foxworth, Wayne Bridges, Nolan Potter, and Leo Giacondo. All right, let's get over to the grid. Heat 1. Once I get my hiccups out of the way. There we go. John Bennett on pole. David Garman outside of pole. John Bartlett and Tim L. Brown also on that second row. Wayne Bridges will be that third and final row, the fifth car. All right, let's get this one all lined up and ready to go. All right, you know the drill. 6 laps, Port Royal Speedway. Off we go. John Bennett, David at Garmin. John Bartlett, Tim Brown, Wayne at Bridges. Wayne Bridges and Tim Brown going to battle it out. Tim's going to fall back to 5th. Wayne up into 4th. Bodyware International number 1 car, John Bennett. Still our race leader, David Garmin. Right there behind him, though, is Heat 1 of our racing here. But we'll follow the leader. Coming up to the first, that's the first half of our Heat 1 done. Just 3 more laps to go. Lap 5 of, oh, we don't have the track. No, you must be forgetting something. Our race leader, David and Garmin, coming into 3 and 4 for their second last time. There's the white flag. We have 1 lap remaining. Come down that backstretch. Bartlett is going to have to, sorry, not Bartlett, Garmin. Bartlett is in 3rd. David Garmin 2nd. He's trying to look for a way past John, but there wasn't anything there as we get to the checkered flag. John Bennett's going to win. David Garmin 2nd. John Bartlett 3rd, Wayne Bridges, Tim Brown 4th and 5th. Official results there as we switch over to the second heat. Cody B. McDonald and Andrew Williams on that front row. Lane Grubber, Mikey Mixter, 2nd row. 3rd row, Nolan Potter. All right, off we go. Heat 2 underway. Cody McDonald, Elena Grubb, Andrew Williams, Nolan Potter, Mikey Mixter. All right, lap 3 of 6 underway. The first half of Heat 2 just about done. I've really got to just step away from the microphone for just 2 moments. I'll be back in just a second. Sorry, folks. White flag lap is upon us. It is still Cody B. McDonald, Lane Grubb in second. It looks like Andy Williams third, Nolan Potter and Mikey Mixter fourth and fifth. There it is, checkered flag. Cody B. McDonald takes heat 2, Lane Grubb second, third Andy Williams, Nolan Potter and Mikey Mixter fourth and fifth. Look at those official results. There we go. Lane Grubb, Andy Williams, Nolan Potter, Mikey Mixter. Let's get to the grid for heat 3. A third and final heat. It's going to be Travis McDonald, Randy Dixon, Von Mead, Jonathan Foxworth, and Leo Giacondo. That wasn't me, that was my... Alright, heat 3, same deal, 6 laps. Last heat before we get to our feature race. Alright, off we go and racing into 1 and 2 for the first time in heat 3. The McDonald and Dixon battle will start. Randy Dixon, Travis McDonald, Jonathan Foxworth, Von Mead, Leo Giacondo also all back there. Well, looks like a little bit of contact, a little bit of closeness there, but they're going to keep it going forward. A little bit more contact there between the 88 and the 29. That's Jonathan Foxworth and Travis McDonald as Swamp Pass Randy gets that race car into the lead here for the heat 3. Those exhaust and repair dirt late models. Up next, of course, after this, it is the Motor International UMP Modifieds. Oh, looks like the 88 has spun out. Travis McDonald, what's happened there? Caution did not come out. Good to go for Randy Dixon. Von Mead back there behind him, as well as Leo Giacondo in third spot. White flag lap begins. How are we all today? I forgot to put a notice up, actually. You may have noticed there was no Bob show yesterday. The Bob show just on hiatus for a week. Producer had life happened. Had some conflicts in the way, so we've just put this week's episode off till next week. Randy Dixon wins, Von Mead second. It looks like Leo Giacondo in third. Let's get down to the results and find out. There we go. Randy Dixon wins. Von Mead second. Leo Giacondo third. Jonathan Foxworth fourth. Travis McDonald finishing in fifth. Let's get to the grid for our feature race here. Will be John Bennett and Cody B. McDonald on that front row. Randy Dixon and David Garman on that second row. Lane Grubb and Von Mead on the third row. Fourth row is going to be John Bartlett and Andy Williams. Leo Giacondo and Wayne Bridges will be on that fifth row. Nolan Potter and Jonathan Foxworth, 6th row. 7th row is going to be Mikey Mixter and Tim L. Brown. And then Travis McDonald all by himself up there on that 8th and final row. "35 laps, Port Royal Speedway, our first of 2 features here tonight. Oh, that's the coffee done. Is my chat not working? 9 viewers and no one said hello yet. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. What are you up to today, guys? And ladies? Don't feel like saying good morning to me today, guys, or... Thanks for watching. My name is Bob. That is live. What's going on with Facebook today, lately? At YouTube. Huh. Chat going on over there. There we go. Brian Thompson, thanks for speaking up. James, what's up from Missouri? Yeah, the late model race man. Who are you guys here to see? Brian Thompson, James. Is it Sear, James? Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Right, looks like we're going to get this heat race underway. Von Mead still in the pits by the looks of that. Not getting out on time. Or did we have a caution? No. Not sure. Off we go. We are racing. Lap 1 of 35 underway here. John Bennett, David Garvin, Randy Dixon, Lane Grubb, Wayne Bridges, John Butler, Jonathan Fox, Mikey Mixon, Nolan Potter. Let's get those full names on the screen so it's easy to read. There we go. Don't want there's times timing to go wide. First caution out. Let's have a look and see where that was. Might have been Tim L. Brown. Oh, cameras are on, some weird cameras. Let's try that again. There we go. 429. Looks like there's a bit of a crash up ahead. 429 just getting a part of that as well. For those of you just checking us out for the first time or are new here, this is the Knuckleheadz iRacing Leagues 2024-2025 season. We have 5 races over 3 nights. Sunday night's American. We have, of course, the late models and UMPs. Tomorrow night will be the 358 modifieds and the mini stocks, and then Tuesday night will be the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street stocks. So make sure you follow BobbethTV on YouTube, Facebook, and or Twitch, and you'll be able to keep up to date with what we're doing. Alright, we're off and racing again. It looks like pace car has left the track. Got proper track cams here. We get a good look at what's going on. Scored on the 11 of Randy Dixon. He's in 4th place. He's the top 3 of John Bennett, David Garman. Lane Grub up ahead of him. He does have Jonathan Foxworth, Andy Williams, Cody B. McDonald, Nolan Potter as well back there behind him. Like John Bartlett in the pits. Coming out just at the same time as Leo Giacondo is as well. Both a couple of laps down. Lead traffic will catch up to them in 1 and 2. Coming into backstretch is the 114, so they're a little bit off the pace there, which is good. He's got up to speed. That'll keep him out of trouble. McDonald trying to race his way back up to the front. Has had a fair bit of success in the opening few rounds of the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's seasonal racing. But look for him to try and make his way into that top 5. But looks like yellow flag has come out. Let's have a look here. .429 just in the a bit of contact with the 88, the 77, the 92 is a part of it as well. Gives out our latest caution. Alright, start to get this all lined back up. Going to get this one about to get going again. I'll line up John Bennett, David Garman, Lane Grub, Randy Dixon, Jonathan Foxworth, Andy Williams, Cody B. McDonald, Nolan Potter, Travis McDonald, Tim L. Brown, Von Mead, Mikey next to Wayne Bridges. Joe Condo has retired. John Bartlett is our final car. 3 laps down. I'm not sure what's going on with Streamlabs today, but we're not getting much of the chat coming in. I don't think it's live on Facebook. I think there's an issue there. Right, 12 and 35. John Bennett still our race leader. Let's get around the track a little bit. Excuse me. I'm talking away and I'm on mute. Oh my God, I suppose I had to do it at least one time today. Lane Grub race restarted. John Bennett second, David Garman third, Randy Dixon and Cody B. McDonald fourth and fifth, Andy Williams, Jonathan Foxworth, Nolan Potter, Travis McDonald, Tim Brown, Mikey Mixter, Wayne Bridges. On meets in the pits. John Bartlett's out, one lap down. Leo Giacondo has retired. Just 14 cars remain, 13 on the track. Lap 19 of 35 underway. And Grubb has moved 4 spots up into first. John Bennett's fallen back from pole to second. Tough luck award currently seems to be Von Mead, 8 lap spots down. The hard charger, Travis McDonald, he's moved 6 spots up into 9th spot. cool. I went to go find my camera control, and the yellows come back out. I can't see who crashed though, so we'll just leave it where it is, and I'll be back in just 1 moment, guys. Alright, looks like we're about to get this one back underway. So we are on our live racing. We are. Mate Grubb, John Bennett, David Garman, Andy Dixon, Cody B, McDonald. That is the 5. Andy Williams, Jonathan Foxworth, Nolan Potter, Travis and Mikey Mixes the 10. And it's Von Mead. Sorry, Wayne Bridges, Von Mead, John Bartlett, and Tim L. Brown. Wrong button. Lap 29 of 35, almost at lap 30. Looks like John Bennett's got himself back into our race lead past Lane Grub. No, he hasn't. Lane has just got that much of a lead. It looks like it's John Bennett. 2.5 seconds Lane Grub has. If we can't find a sky cam. No, we can't. I was hoping to find a sky cam that might give us a look at that lead. There's Lane Grub there. There's John Bennett. So, yeah, you can see how big a lead that is. Looks like just 3 laps to go. 33, 34, and 35. All right, let's get back up to lane. I think we're about to get our white flag lap. He races into 1 and 2 down that back stretch. There he goes, gets that checkered flag. It's going to be all over. Lane Grub wins. John Bennett second. David Garman third. Cody B. McDonald fourth. And Randy Dixon finishing in 5th. We'll have the official results on the screen in just a moment. Just to confirm. The results coming up. There we go. All right, Lane Grub wins. John Bennett second, David Garman third, Cody B. McDonald, Randy Dixon fourth and 5th. Andy Williams, Travis McDonald, Mikey Mixter, Jonathan Fox, Von Mead 6 to 10. 11 to 15 is Wayne Bridges, Tim L. Brown, Nolan Potter, John Bartlett, and Leo Giacondo. Let's get over to the Discord and have a bit of a chat. All right, we'll start off with our winner here tonight. Started off, I believe, 5th, 3rd row on the grid, 5th or 6th on the grid. Raced his way up into the top 2. Had a great battle with John for some time there, but ultimately was able to get his car past him and take the race home for the rest of the race and win today's round at the Port Royal Speedway. Lane Grub, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, buddy. It's not often the heartbreaker can be heartbroken, but John looked like he was quite comfortable up the front. We were looking around the track at the time that you got past him, so we did miss that. Talk us through it. What happened? How did you get past him?
I think I just found the top before they did.
Now, one of our main guys that normally gives the top away quite early in the race, Josh Roberts, not here tonight, so it looked like a lot of the guys weren't able to take heed that advice, and you've gone up there. What made you look at it? You just thought, look, this is not working. I can't follow him. Let's just go up high and see if there is something there, or did you start to see something and thought, let's try it?
Oh, I was looking at the lap times, and I knew what the lap times were on the bottom compared to the top, and roughly when I needed to move up. So, and plus, I think I could just run it just a little bit better than they could for some reason tonight.
You did look a little bit more comfortable out there on the track. You weren't really challenged once you got up into that first place. Looking at the best times, yeah, yours, I think, well, you're the only guy to get below 18 seconds. So the best times for John and David Garman, John Bennett, David Garman, 18 flat, 18.00. Yours was a 17.92. Their last laps, 18.91 and 18.83, and yours was 18.75. So still quite quick there by the time it came to the end. Still sort of, hitting your marks and quite quicker. It looks to be that you even had the quickest top speed out there by a considerable amount. So obviously really getting that car singing and doing its bit. Was that the plan coming out? Were you always sort of hoping or expecting to do well at Port Royal in the late model?
Not really. I haven't played all week at all, so I kind of just got on tonight and I practiced. I got on practice for like 20 minutes for around 3 o'clock today and got on here and figured I'd just see what happens.
Look, I find that's the best way to do it. You don't peak too soon. You don't overdrive it or drive too hard trying to replicate what you're trying to do. You just get out there and sort of react to the track. And look, I think that has worked out perfectly for you because, you got yourself into the lead. You were not really troubled. You got yourself up to about almost a 2.5, 3 second lead. Actually, it was almost 4 seconds, 3.85 on John Bennett when it was all said and done. So congratulations, man. If that was a 40 lapper, a 45 lapper, I think that lead and that victory would have been a lot larger. There was no one really here that could really combat what you were throwing at them tonight. So congratulations. Now we do have the UMP Modifieds up next, so best of luck in that. Before we let you go, though, however, friends, family, sponsors, who do you need to give a shout out to, Late?
On my team, Midwest Outlaws.
Definitely. It looks like that team is coming up gangbusters for you. Doing quite well recently, and obviously picking up the win tonight. So good luck with everything else you got going on, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you. All right, that was our winner, Lane Grubber here tonight. We're going to jump down to our featured driver. This one is Von Mead, our very own 36 car. Didn't have the race he wanted tonight. Started off in 6th position, 3rd row, but ended up falling 4 spots down to the 5th row, 10th spot there. Von, you got a copy, brother? Oh, having trouble hearing you. Let's turn you up a bit. Are you there, mate?
Oh.
Hello, Von. There, but he's not there.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He is. There he is, Mr. Von Mead, sir. Congratulations, you're this week's late model featured driver. I don't mean to shoot you down, but as I mentioned in the intro there, if you didn't hear, obviously you started on the 6th position, 3rd row back, outside pole. Unfortunately, didn't have that race that you wanted. Did end up falling back 4 spots to 10th spot. Late models at Port Royal, up the front, they looked a bit free. Those guys sort of able to do what they want. But back there in that sort of top 10, that top 5 to top 10 mark, even a little bit back a bit further, seemed to be very, very competitive, very, very close in real estate. There seemed to be a few cautions sort of coming out of that area. What was the racing like back there?
It was wild. Probably the hardest thing is to watch the track to drive your line and not watch the cars in front of you that may be bouncing off the wall or bouncing into each other. So it's kind of trying to figure out the happy medium between the two. And even though I was supposed to start 6th, I had some hardware problems, missed the start. So actually, I started at the end of the line.
That's
right. So I think sometimes I may have jinxed myself. This is my first season with these guys. So I set a personal goal of I'd like to finish top 10 every race. Yep. Well, it seems like 10th is the best I can ever do. So
achieving the goal, but just not in the way you really want.
Yeah, but I'm actually honestly pretty happy with it. I ran with them a little bit, last season.
Yep.
And that was when I was kind of first getting pretty serious about iRacing. So, and these guys are good. They're smooth. They're fast. They drive clean. But it's to be able to run in the same pack with them, I consider an absolute personal success.
Definitely. And, I would 100% agree. So you go.
And I guess my personal claim to fame is I'm the oldest guy in the league, so I can always fall back on that too. My excuse.
Should be the boys out there should be respecting their elders a little bit more. No, it's. I was going to suggest. I remember we were talking about that the other day when you were mentioning that, and I was going to suggest there's another group of gentlemen out there. They call themselves the senior circuit that you might be interested in as well. But we'll talk about that another time. UMP Modified's up next, my man. How do you think you're going to go in those?
I seem to be a little, even though I used to hate the UMPs, after this last update, I seem to be pretty well suited to them. Just seems to fit my style. So I have no idea. I hate to make any predictions. I'll go out there and have a lot of fun. That's the prediction I'm going to make. Lots of fun.
That's the way to do it, my man. That is the way to do it. I always joke and say that like, I never go out there with too much expectations. I try not to practice too much. I want the race to be. I don't want to peak like before the race. I want to peak during the race type of thing. And but no, just going out having fun. You mentioned it before. Your goal was the top 10, and you're achieving that. You're making 10th spot, but with all jokes aside and all seriousness, any position that you can obtain in this division or in this league is a small win, because the competition is great. You've got guys like yourself, Dawson Potter, a bunch of other guys who are just sort of going over that skill gap, moving from sort of good to sort of good to I'm trying to think of a good middle ground between good and great, but moving from say good drivers to great drivers with those skill sets, with the guys that are doing well and passing that knowledge down, or some guys just picking it up. I know Andy Williams, we spoke to him the other day, and he was like, I don't know these cars, so the idea is just follow the guy that's in front of me that's the fastest and do what he does, and then learn from there. And he's already started to enjoy some success up in near that top 5 area. So I can see that coming for yourself. I can see guys like Tim Brown, Nolan Potter's back. Mikey Mixter's another good one that's just up there outside of that top 5. I think you guys are all just that one great result sort of away from getting that monkey off your back and sort of being able to be a bit more freer. But it's been an absolute joy to watch you guys grow and to watch that back half of the top 10. I feel like that's where all the excitement is, because you guys are all learning. You're all sort of trying to remain competitive and get better at the same time. And we're definitely seeing that. We're definitely seeing some really good positional racing on the track. So big ups to you guys for that. Before we let you go and get ready for the UMPs, though, Von, friends, family, sponsors. Oh, and I have to give you a shout out as well. I don't know if I've had a chance to tell you this. I saw, I don't know if this is your official team name or if you just have it as a bit of a joke on some of your cars, but I love that you've got the mediocre sort of.
Oh yeah.
That is mediocre racing is awesome. That's a great team name. I really do enjoy it. I just wanted to give you a shout out for. It
just kind of came out, and I don't know if you saw the. I was sporting a new paint package tonight.
Is that
probably
had
your name on the front of it.
Yeah, let's
yes, yeah.
Look,
you were on the front and also on the rear wing. I guess one thing I'd like to say for anyone that may be listening is, I was doing the typical iRacing, running in the officials, and that got so frustrating. Get run into, be in third place, get tagged in the rear fender in the corner, and you don't learn to drive clean and drive good in the official races. When I got in the leagues, it's a whole different ball game. When you've got to be able to keep your car, off the guy that you're trying to pass versus bouncing off of him, and that's where you really learn control and learn what lines you can run or can't run. So for me, when I started running with these guys, it was just like a whole different game, whole different world opened up. In fact, I ran an official, I think it was last night before, was qualified second, I believe it was, and got didn't even make the first lap before someone spun me out. And it's like, yeah, so it's the league racing is what it's all about, because one, if you drive like a butthead, they're going to kick you out, but two, you want to earn the respect of the guys you're running with. If you pass them, you want them to hear from them. That was a nice pass, dude. I deserve for you to go around me.
Yep.
So it's just a whole different ball game.
I definitely could not agree more, my man. Could not agree more. All right, I'll let you go. You go get ready for the UMPs, Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. It's going to be a fun race over there. Great to have you in the booth as our featured driver of the race, and we wish you the best of luck, my man.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Right, that was our featured driver for the late models, Von Mead. He finished 10th here today. All right, guys and girls, we're going to wrap up our first race of the day. We've got one more to come that will go live in about 20 minutes. And we'll be back with the Motorway International, Motorway International UMP Modifieds at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, all part of Knuckleheadz iRacing Lease 2024-2025 racing season. All right, guys and girls, thank you so much for coming out and watching this episode of Mud Mules TV. I'm going to take a quick break, see if I can't figure out why Facebook's doing its thing. But if you are watching, please check us out on YouTube and Twitch.